You see your bag, you can move over the couch or no? It's higher up, right?
Yeah, I'm higher up. I don't see the.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, so you're just gonna look right at Jen.
Oh, that's right.
You ready?
Yep, we're all-
Okay. So tell me, first of all, what is this caregiver center? Like high level, what's it all about?
So this is the new caregiver center here at Sentara Martha Jefferson Hospital, which we are very proud to have opened up just recently. And this is a very special place for all caregivers in our community to be able to come for support for themselves. Not only to receive support, but also just a place to recharge, a place to be able to come. We've decorated it. It's, a very soothing environment, very welcoming. And it's a place where they can come and literally take care of themselves for a little while, which most caregivers really need to do.
Talk about some of the things in here that they can't do. Like what's in here?
Well, in the space, we are able to provide a reception area where the family members can come. They can just sit if they need to take time to themselves. Or we have trained volunteers that can talk to them and offer support, maybe help them with referrals, answer questions that they may have. We have a little business hub for the caregivers where they can access a computer and print out any materials that they might need. We have resource materials, a resource library that we're building, and we'll have more to that soon. And then one of the most special features is right behind me, the water feature. And this is a more private room where the caregivers can come. We can host family meetings in here if need be, maybe with the case management team or with the chaplains or the palliative care team. Or they can come and just sit in front of the water feature by themselves and enjoy the tranquility of it. And then off of that room, we have a more private room with an electronic massage chair, which is a perfect place where a caregiver can come in and truly shut the door, dim the lights, and just decompress and be able to recharge themselves.
Why are these things and kind of getting the caregiver, out of the patient's room constantly? Why is that so important?
Right, so what we've recognized, and we're replicating a program out of New York, is obviously here at the hospital, the number one priority is taking good care of the patient. But often right next to that patient is a caregiver that's under a tremendous amount of stress. And anyone that's been a caregiver can appreciate that. So we are trying to recognize the need to support the caregivers as well, because they are critical to the outcome of the patient. And especially upon discharge, when the patient goes home or even goes to a rehab facility before going home, that caregiver needs support. And the other awesome thing about this program is that we are offering the support even upon discharge. So we would welcome the caregivers to come back here. If they're taking a break from the caregiving at home, they can come here and they can still receive support, or just come and sit in front of the water feature again if that helps them.
Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about it, kind of in this time of COVID, it's almost even more important for the caregiver to get support, because they can't get a lot of help from neighbors, other family members. They're, right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of more important now.
Sure. And we are extending our efforts, even to try to reach out to the caregivers via phone support, just to check on them. Because yes, it is a very trying time for everyone. And any way that we can offer support to help secure the prognosis with the patient, but also help that caregiver that's dealing with a stressful time of their own. That's what we're trying to do.
What has been the response of the people? It's not huge yet.
Yeah.
What's been the response of the people who have used it?
Well, the program was in effect before COVID. We didn't have the physical space, but I had trained volunteers that were going throughout the units, and people were, it was pretty amazing, because all of a sudden, you have somebody go in, and then, as you indicated, we invite the caregiver to come out of the room, and they kind of look at you and say, "You mean you want to know how I'm doing?" So that's been really wonderful to see the caregivers appreciate the support. But now that we have the center open, and I have been rounding, and I'm able to go into the rooms and say, please come to the caregiver center. This is a place that's for you to take care of yourselves. They are so grateful for it. And the people that have come in and seen it, the reception's been lovely. So I really look forward to much more, and having a lot of people aware that this is here. This is for anyone in our community. It's not just for the patients here at Sentara Martha Jefferson Hospital, and also it's for upon discharge. So we really want to nurture our caregivers and make sure that they're being taken care of too.
Great. Anything else I'm missing? Any questions you have?
I don't know if I should talk about philanthropic support, or maybe not yet.
So is it funded by philanthropy? The whole thing?
Yes.
So I can just put that in my tag. I can just say in my little end part, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
The Caregiver Center is made possible thanks to community philanthropy dollars.
Yeah. Generous support.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
That would be great.